This is Raza, and in today's video we are going to be covering about Global UGRAD Program, which is basically the semester exchange program. The basic purpose of this video is to guide those students who got selected and have problems in giving interview. I have with me Mr. M.Hassan Dajana, and I don't think that he need any kind of introduction. He has just graduated recently from UD Texla.
Assalamualaikum Hasib, thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is M.Hassan Dajana. As Hasib said, I recently graduated in civil engineering from the University of Engineering and Technology Texla. I'm a recipient of the Global UGRAD Pakistan program. I went to the US last fall. After coming back, I've done 4 community development projects, namely Plastic Pakistan, Letters from the West, Why Exchanges Matter. The one is upcoming in a few weeks. We will initiate. The fourth one is Our Green Masjid, relating to environmental safety, sustainability and security. Our topic of today's session will be covering a few basic interview questions, like when you get initially selected for the Global UGRAD program, what kind of questions are you expected and what would we recommend you go about them.
What was the purpose of applying for this program?
Okay, so you have, in order to answer this question, you have to look at you need to look at your own documents, what your own requirements are. How would I go about that? Culture and different perspective have always fascinated me. Meeting people from around the world have always fascinated me. Learning and new people, new cultures, breaking barriers have always fascinated me. This opportunity will give me give me a way to meet people from around the world and show the world the beauty of Pakistan that is seldomly shown to the world.
What role you can play between United States and Pakistan for cultural development?
People of Pakistan and people of the US have a unique, beautiful culture, but it's distinct from each other. The only way to live a beautiful, harmonious world is we both know the beautiful culture of our side. Wonderful academic high achievers to go to the US and learn their culture, and gives the opportunity to Americans to learn the beautiful real side of Pakistan, which is seldomly shown through the mainstream media. Yes, Asif.
Next question is, what are your academic goals and how can you make change?
So my academic goals and revolve around, I'm a civil engineer by profession. What I want to do is build sustainable, low-cost housing for the underprivileged. It's my aim to build low-cost, sustainable housing for the people. For that, I gained motivation from the Habitat and Humanity initiative in Evansville.
Yes, pretty well said. And next question is, what difficulties do you think that you will face in United States of America?
So the biggest difficulty is that of culture,
Yes.
because in Pakistan, you converse in Urdu, you wear shalwar kameez. Culturally, the US is a bit different. You can wear shalwar kameez, but you can wear pant shirts, t-shirts as well. The second of all is the food. You grown up wearing traditional desi foods. Now you go on a westernized side of debate, which is more reliant on fast foods and cereals and stuff. The third of all is there's no lotas in the US, so that's a big cultural shock difference.
Yes,
You need
exactly.
to take all of this into consideration. Yes, Asif.
Next question is, what are your expectations from this Global UGRAD program? What are you expecting from this program?
So I've come back from the program. So you have to first look at your own documents, your own SOP. What I suggest, the best way of answer for this question be, I expect it to be a life-changing experience, an experience that will groom me as an individual, as a person, make me a better Pakistani, make me a better human, and make me a better individual. An individual whose perspective of the world is broadened and who can look at the world in a new perspective, in a new way, and to learn the skill set to change Pakistan and for the better, and to leave behind a Pakistan that's better than the one that we inherited. Yes, Asif.
Yes. So now, which things in life do you value the most?
So this is again a very tricky question. It depends upon who you as a person, you as an individual. What do you value the most? So first of all is always your family, your
Yes.
parents, your siblings, who raised you, who spent time with you, who made you what you are. The second of all is teachers, who taught you to be what you are, to reach this specific place. The third of all is your own sanctity, your own spirituality, your own beliefs, your own ideals. Because a person without a firm goal, idea, or belief is like a hollow shell.
Yes.
You need to have passion,
Obviously.
you need to have direction, and for that your own spirituality, your own beliefs plays a key role. So yeah, that's my answer. Yes.
So final question is, how will you see yourself in the next 10 years?
So that's varies person to person, what you think, what your aims and objectives in life are. For me, basically, how I see myself 10 years down the line, I want to change Pakistan. I want to change Pakistan for the better. I want to build a Pakistan that's better than the one I inherited. So my main goal is building a foundation to work for the people who are not as privileged as us, especially children from the government schools, children that are out of schools, people that are of the nomadic regions, like people who do not have a permanent home, to work for their betterment. We, all of us sitting here, universities, going abroad, we are all privileged people sitting on social media. We get a lot of things that a lot of people do not, and it's not their fault. It's our society, it's our economy, it's stuff and different social norms. What I want to do in my life is to make life for them better, make their future better, and get themselves some opportunities that we as individuals got. That's how myself 10 years in the future.
So this is what your purpose, that making Pakistan a better place to live for the next generation.
I'd like to say one thing.
Yes.
Whenever an interview comes, to all those listening, whenever
Mhm.
an interview is not something that you can remember.
All
It's
right.
extemporaneous. It comes from the heart. You need to be honest. You need to be straightforward. You need to tell the people what you think, what your actuality is. When you fake it, when you say stuff that makes other people makes believe you fake it, you will not get selected.